Here we're talking pre-catch rhythm. Okay, this is what I'm seeing most guys at the highest level do. You want to create some kind of rhythm or momentum pre-catch. And I think at the amateur level, what tends to happen is they want to lunge forward. They want to stand up and they want to go forward versus letting the velocity of the pitch kind of work in your favor. The velocity of the pitch is always going to be faster than your hands. Okay, when I go forward and extend a catch, all I'm doing is lengthening that transfer. Okay, I'm lengthening the transfer and also likely lengthening my steps. Okay, so you're seeing more guys, utilize this technique where it's more of a left knee, left hip, left shoulder. It's a tuck, which forces you to catch the ball deep. Okay, it also kind of transfers your mass, more to your left foot. Okay, and that frees up the right foot to be able to work easily into your foot pattern. Okay, if you've had catchers who say, God, I just can't get out of my crouch. I feel really stuck. Or like I'm trying to work my footwork in sand. Okay, it's likely because their weight is evenly distributed between their feet. Okay, I think it needs to start evenly distributed, and once they recognize this is a ball I can handle, okay, you're seeing guys work into this tuck or this roll or this shift, okay, which creates a little bit of pre-pitch rhythm or pre-catch rhythm, okay, and frees up that right foot to initiate into that jab step. Here's just some examples. Man, this is going fast. I'm gonna keep rolling. Okay, here's some drill work we do. We do just a kind of a backhand roll just to try to promote this action. Okay, it has to stay back because the ball's on the ground. It forces you to catch it really deep. Okay, and I'm just asking him to backhand this so it kind of takes that left shoulder, left hip, left knee with it, and he works into that roll. Here's some rock and rolls. I saw Gary Sanchez doing this one day, and I thought it was great. Just a rhythm feel. You want rhythm pre-catch, but you also want rhythm through the catch. So he's working left, right, left. And it's not necessarily side to side. It's not a sway left to right. It's more of a tuck, in, out, in, go. Here's some pick exchanges. Okay, and this, I think this is, you may have varying opinions on this, and some guys within your program maybe can do it. I think it's important that you identify when they should do it. Runner on first and third, probably not. Okay, depending on the score. There is some risk involved, but if I go into a block, I have no chance of making a throw. I'm recording out at second base. I thought this was really unique. This is Caleb Joseph. Okay, he starts in more of your traditional secondary, your block secondary, and you'll see as the ball's in flight, he senses the runner does not break to steal. Again, notice what he does with his feet. He shifts into kind of that throw secondary that I highlighted earlier. Okay, really advanced here, and he might not even know he does this. Okay, but I thought it was pretty fascinating. The ball's in flight, and it hasn't even left the hand yet, and he's going from a traditional secondary to a position that makes him in a really good position to throw from. Okay, talk about the transfer and the grip. Okay, I think a clean catch leads to a clean transfer. That's the key, and I think that's something that has to be focused in your catch play. Okay, and a clean catch, okay, the feedback you get is with the glove. Okay, but often our hand is conditioned to go into the glove in the same spot every time. Okay, we've done it a million times. Okay, typically when kids mishandle balls, they catch it a little bit down into the heel, and they go in and they got to dig and they got to feel for it. Or they catch it too deep into the web. Okay, same thing. They're fumbling around trying to find it. So typically, a clean catch, okay, leads to a clean transfer. That's where we need to start. Okay, the exchange is happening out in front of our body, and I'll show you some video. It's not, okay, when I was taught, it was pull it to the ear. Okay, but that's not that common starting ground that we're seeing every other thrower in the world start from. Nobody comes up here in any other sport, okay, and exchanges from up here by their ear. Okay, it's all center body. So that's where we want the exchange to happen. It's a one-hand catch, not a two. This is a one-handed game. Rotate fingers, okay, across, okay, and we're going to take the ball out and kind of draw the bow is a cue that I would use. Moving on. Here's just some examples, okay. We do this power hands juggle, just a two-ball juggle. You don't need the power hands, but you notice they're wearing weighted batting gloves, which I think it's a hitting implement or hitting tool, okay. And just a two-ball juggle back and forth, just focusing on getting glove to hand, in this case hand to hand, but out in front of the body. Here we have a tee out underneath his chin. Okay, this will help the kid who wants to pull this ball all the way to his ear to make an exchange. Okay, there's a tee underneath his chin, okay, and he has to make that transfer out in front.